Our first artist is Daphne. Daphne was very touched by Sarah's story. Sarah is a girl who suffers from a skin condition, which leaves her with different complexions on her skin. Because of her skin condition, people avoided her. She did not belong anywhere. She has few friends and little to no contact with other people. Daphne wanted to find a voice for Sarah, to tell people to look at her and put aside what she looked like. She noticed that people were afraid of Sarah, that they didn't understand what her disease was. I think with Daphne's song, Sarah is able to say, "Look at me, here I am, and accept me. Love me for who I am."
Look at me, we're all people. Look at me, we are beautiful. So strong, so kind. We love each other the way we are. We struggle out fight. Now treat us right and now be the light. The sun is up and it's shining so bright. I wish I could fly with the birds in the sky, but I just run with the wind in my hair and I don't care what the people say. Oh, what a beautiful day. Nothing can stand in my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. Nothing can stand in my way. I feel so confident walking down the street. When I step out the door, my heart skips a beat. I'm greeting my neighbor, she asks how are you. I look so fine and I feel so divine. Oh.
Next up is Juliet. Juliet is studying to be a dance teacher and is currently in her 3rd year. Juliet read Shinaz's story. Shinaz is a young woman who collects stones and has been doing this all her life. The stones had to be a big part of the performance, which left Juliet with a few bruises on her back. But like Shinaz, Juliet is also a pretty tough girl. Shinaz also practices karate, and Juliet was instantly inspired by this. Shinaz's karate moves were the inspiration for Juliet's dance moves, and together they danced and moved side by side, creating a very powerful performance. Next up is Leonard. Leonard is a visual artist and collected his own 50 stories and portraits of people who have passed on. His object owner, Agnes, was her grandmother, her brother and her son. Using these stories and portraits, Leonard created an installation of portraits and rope. The rope symbolized the lifelines. The ropes were set on fire and would slowly burn up. When the line was all burned up, all that remained was a memory, a picture. The lifelines correspond with the age of the persons who passed on. Next up is Jaro. Jaro is a producer at Rock Academy. His object owner loved going to church, and with that came a hobby for Christian dancing. And you can quite imagine what Christian dancing would be all about. It ain't the life of the party. But Jaro has succeeded in making church fun again. With the help of local talent McLaren, he created a real party. It was all about praising the Lord, loving life, and celebrating together.
Remember,
Next up is Lizzie. Lizzie is a dance teacher, and in this piece, titled As Strong as Fire, she portrays the hard journey of Natasha. She had to rebuild her life after their house burned down. The burning down of the house is resembled in the sawdust. The material pushed Lizzie to dance in a different way. Next up is Maaike. Maaike is a visual artist who often uses video in her work. She translated the story of Fontys, a local pigeon keeper, with a special message about time. He believes that if you use time to the full, do everything on time, and take your time to do stuff, your life will change for the better, like his did. The Darling collection of 2018 was sadly the last edition. But fear not, all of your favorites will be coming back. In a new form, Dartling, all focused on helping local talents prosper. We even have one sitting here in the room tonight. During our process, we have met, learned and co-created with local talents in Darling.